Walther PPK, 7.65 millimeter delivery like a brick through a plate glass window. As advertised in Dr. No. What's up, you guys? BATJAC J.W. coming to you. The guns of 007. Well, his main gun, James Bond, his Walther PPK, as stated in Dr. No. Anyway, spoiler alert, we're going to be talking about Dr. No here. If you haven't seen it, shut this video off and go watch it. If you're a James Bond fanboy, how dare you not have seen Dr. No. The new James Bond movie is out, and I'm very excited as a James Bond fanboy. I've already procured my tickets. Anyway, hope you have too. Anyway, if you're a James Bond fanatic, it's hard not to think of him when you see this gun. Anyway, strange, we're going to talk a little bit about Dr. No. Dr. No, he is shown for the very first time when he receives his Walther PPK, as they say in the movie. Well, in reality, this is what he's got. It's a Walther Model PP in 32 ACP, otherwise known as the 7.65 millimeter, as they say in the movie. And it has a delivery like a brick through a plate glass window. It takes a Brauch silencer with very little muzzle velocity reduction, as the American CIA swear by them. All right. Anyway, really cool that, you know, this is what he's actually seen have. This is what he's got. It's a Walther PP, police pistola, I believe they're calling it. And so this is the very first gun I ever bought. My pistol, bought this when I was living in Colorado, and I've had it since, and this is a really cool little pistol, and because of James Bond. And I've always remembered, even like when you notice, he really show a good shot of it in Dr. No when he goes to the little island and has a little scuffle with Qualo or whatever his name is, and he pulls the gun out and he shows, and then that's when Felix Leiter comes in, and they both have the same gun, and he says, "You mean we're fighting the same war?" And so he gives it back to him. And anyway, a couple of other cool little, you know, for us gun people, it's hard not to notice these things, but yeah, so he basically stakes out in a little hotel or little room where the lady that betrayed him and tried to get him killed on the road. He sends her off and stakes out the little room and sees who shows up. And lo and behold, the bad guy, professor guy shows up and pulls his gun out in the dark and shoots into 6 rounds into the pillow that James Bond staged as supposed to be him. And he says, "Drop it, hands behind you, Professor." And he drops his gun. And what he has is a 1911. An old, you know, M1911A1 probably with a, you know, a suppressor on it. And Bond, before, you know, he shows up with his gun and he fixes up a suppressor to his gun. But the gun he actually puts a suppressor on is not even his Walther PPK, supposedly, which is actually a Walther PP. He has a FN Browning M1910, and he pulls that out and puts the suppressor on it, which is indeed, I heard, was not even a suppressor because of the way he twists and just yanks it off. The threads are way too fine for that, as they say, and I guess it was a dowel that they just shoved in there and just kind of mocked it up, but it wasn't even his Walther PPK. It was a FN Browning pistol. And then furthermore, he tells before he shoots the professor, he tells him, "Well, that's a Smith & Wesson. You had your 6." Well, Smith & Wesson didn't even make a 1911 back then. Anyway, funny stuff. And then of course when he's shooting at the dragon on the island of Dr. No, it's not even his PPK. He's got something else he's shooting at him. I think it's a back to the 1911 or something. Anyway, this one is the 32. I really like this gun. If you've been around my channel, I've done a little range video with it, a little tabletop review. We'll do a little close-up in HD with it for you. It's one of my favorite guns. It's been around for a while. It's worn, and I really enjoy it. I fired it a lot when I first bought it, and you know, ammo was a little bit cheaper back then, but it's a little expensive now. So hence I bought the Walther PPK in 22. Now, this is cool. I like this gun a lot because now box of 22, I can just go to the range and blast away with this thing and not worry too much about how much ammo is costing me. Anyway, yeah, this is the PPK. Notice how the muzzle is slightly different. But this one's truly fun. Anyway, just wanted to bring them out to you and show you the couple of Walther variations here seen in the James Bond movies. I like the James Bond movies. I'm a Bond fanboy. I'm definitely going to go see Spectre. And if you are a Bond fan, I'm sure you are too. And anyway, I figured to do this little video out in honor of the new movie out. And we're going to get ready to go check it out. So anyway, yeah. James Bond, man, the cool, I mean, only he could rock the PPK in this day and age still and be cool without, you know, you would think, man, replace that thing with something else. But no, man, the Bond tradition, only James Bond is going to be able to rock the PPK and fire 47 rounds out of it without reloading, right? All right, I'm BATJAC J.W. signing off for now. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for checking out the video.